for another demo ride. A Yamaha truck here. And I got this yellow, and it's a Killer Bee R6. Some 60th anniversary. Wow. The R6 has been around for 60 years. Now I heard that this is the most aggressive riding stance of all the bikes. So I've never ridden an R6 before. Oh, it's tall. It's surprisingly tall. Yeah, I'm really leaning on the bars. It feels like I've got Clubman bars on. Oh man. Alright, here we go. Fire this bad boy up. I hear a fan running already. On. Fired up. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. Alright, so this is the first sport bike I've ridden today. So, I don't know. I may complain about the comfort. But I do understand that this bike revs to the moon. 16,500 redline. Jeevers. Alright, well. Let's go. Alright, you're kinda in my way. I can't need to go, man. The engine, oh my god. Dude, the footpegs are way up there. Oh, whoa. Man, I feel like it sounds nice, man. The engine sounds great. I'm not even getting on it, and it sounds great. Yeah. Alright. So, yeah, so this is I've been riding a lot of leader bikes, but they don't feel like this. I've ridden an R1 before. It don't feel like this. This is the foot pegs are so high that it's such an aggressive riding position. So, like I said, a 16,500 red line. There's a speedometer on the left and a odometer on the right, and that's it. Just ride it. There's no ride modes on it. I can barely see, like, air. Yeah, I know. It just feels funny. And it feels like I'm clutching the tank with my legs. That's just the way the bike is designed. Kind of like it's kind of like the FZ10. Like, you just naturally want to just straddle the tank. Alright, here we go. We'll test this acceleration thing out. I don't know. What gear am I in? I'm only going 5,000 RPM. We have to go faster. Woo! Holy shit! This bike is it's kind of scary. I've ridden an R1 before. It doesn't feel like this. Wow, the engine revs very fast. It's a very fast revving engine. You can tell. I'm doing 4,000 RPM on the freeway, and it just, it's very smooth. The engine's just nuts. It sounds nuts. I'll tell you. It sounds like a Ferrari or something, The sound that comes out of this engine is like a symphony, is what it sounds like. That's all I gotta say. It sounds like a symphony. It sounds beautiful. like how like a Ferrari would sound, you know, just all motor. It has a very beautiful exhaust note. It's not, you know, it's not big and bassy, but you know, it just sounds great. It doesn't have a whole lot of torque. And I just want to just straddle the tank. Yeah, man. It's super not. It hurts my neck. My neck hurts. I know, man. I don't know how long I could handle something like this. Yeah, so basically the riding position that you'd want, like the most comfortable riding position is just like arms out and head like kind of raised. If you get on the tank, on top of the tank, you know, if you tuck in and you're looking up like this, and your neck is gonna have a cramp after a while. Yeah, it's getting warm. Oh shit. See if you can lug it. Okay, I'm in the top gear. Let's see if we can just cruise in this gear. Very, yeah, the throttle is very touchy, sort of, kind of. But you just kind of have to roll on it slowly, but it is a little, no matter what I do, there's just a little bit of jerk, and I'm in the highest gear. Now just imagine how much that's going to jerk on like the lower gears, you know? I'm not even like, it's not even breaking a sweat right now. It's so crazy. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of my Clubman bar, but at least you can use your legs to hold yourself up. I'll tell you this though, the exhaust. This is the sound of beauty, dude. It is at every RPM. It sounds, it's like music in my ears. Oh man, that guy got really close to me. So that's really not much I can talk about. It's a no frills sport bike. It's a straight up sport bike. This is probably the sportiest bike, most aggressive riding position bike that I've ridden, and it revs to the moon. The throttle is very light. That's nice. I feel like my wrists are gonna hurt after a while. Oh, and my back is gonna hurt. Oh. And the seating position is so high, you're just like on top of the bike. I don't know, man. It sucks riding slow on this bike, I'll tell you that now. Like, I rode the FC10 today, and I rode an R1 before, but this bike, it doesn't, even though it seems like it doesn't have a lot of power, it's just begging to be ridden fast. I would love to just go carve some corners in this. That's what it sounds like. It's a weapon. It's a weapon for just carving corners. It actually, the ride isn't that bad. I thought the ride would be like stiff or something, you know? But it's actually not bad. I'm going over these potholes and everything. I'm getting kind of scared. I tell you now, I'm not used to this riding position at all. Okay, well, I had Clubman bars. On my ZR7 before, and I did not like them. I took them off right away. And this is a very similar riding position right here. I'm used to riding dual sport, so there you go. And now our little formation is jacked up here. I don't know what's going on. Come on, man. Let's go to Palomares. Let's do Palomares. I want to do Palomares. Man, this guy right next to me riding really slow. Try not to get close to him. I don't like riding close to other people. I wonder if it has a slipper clutch. Let's see. Well, you know what? Well, I can't really... This is probably better competition for the Daytona, the Triumph Daytona, but I rode a speed triple, and you know, this would be like a kind of competition for that. And I tell you now, it feels like this thing just will blow the street triple out of the water. It just feels like it's got so much performance packed into it that I can't even unleash. I can't even get past 10,000 RPMs, dadgummit. Oh my god. This bike, it's killing me, it's killing me. Oh, god, god. Oh, it doesn't want to stay up either. It's very hard to balance. Just duck foot it, duck foot it. Are you going? Not going? Actually, the ride isn't that bad. I thought it would be worse. Oh! Shit! That was third gear. That was like second gear. Man, this engine is incredible. Like I said, I've never ridden anything that revs this high before, and I just can't. It just feels like you know, I can't reach that. I can't tap into the full potential of it because we're not going fast enough. And if you were to, you'd be going very fast. And it's a 600. It's not a big engine at all, you know, but it's just the suspension is very good on this bike too. I can see why they use these for racing, you know. It's a very, very high performance machine. Geez. But I'm just not riding it high performance, and it sacrifices all the comfort. I don't need the shift. I don't know what gear I am. I think I'm in second. Holy shit! After 8,000 RPMs, it wakes up a bit. I don't know what gear I'm in, but I only need to keep it in one gear, man. You don't need to shift on this bike, it's so fast. It doesn't care what RPM you ride at. And it's so smooth. It's such a... The engine must have a very small stroke, so it can attain that high RPM, but it's so smooth. It's 6,000 RPM right now, and it's smooth like butter. Amazing. It's amazing. Where the, you know, the F... okay, I was in third gear. I'm gonna try to just stay in second gear. Like, I can't see anything. It's hard. You only want to look forward in this thing. Oh my god, dude. It's, oh man. My feet kind of forget where the foot pegs are. The engine just like, oh my god, the second gear has got so much power. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna tuck in. Woo! Oh my god. Okay, around 10,000 RPM it starts to vibrate. I'm only in second gear. I'm doing like 50 miles an hour. It seems like it's working a little too hard though. It won't really cruise in this gear. Holy crap. Alright, third gear. You can do everything in third gear. It's got, you can spin this guy up so much. I'm kinda getting used to it though. I kinda like it. Alright, let's just cruise. It has so much power. I'm in the highest gear right now. It still pulls. It still pulls. It's amazing. It doesn't, I mean, like on the highest gear, it doesn't have a whole lot of power, you know, but it's really, you know, it'll get up and go. The motor is simply amazing on this thing, man. I cannot praise it enough. This is the first time I've ridden a 600cc class sport bike. Like a true sport bike, you know? It's so uncomfortable though. See how it goes over this bump. Oh man, it just cruises over the bumps. The suspension is so good on this bike. It soaks everything up. Man, fantastic performance. I'm almost speechless. I can't really, you know, it's amazing. I don't know. The turning is kind of weird on it. It's like it turns on its own. Yeah, I really wish I could take this thing in the canyons, man. This seems like an amazing bike. It's all go and no show. I mean, yeah, it looks cool too, but you know, it's all about the performance. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, get on the brakes. Woo! Holy shit. Man, you know what? I don't even want to ride a leader bike anymore. I know how fast this thing is. Well, you know, I'll tell you this, the leader bikes are more comfortable. They got a more comfortable riding position. This, I can't keep this up for very long, I'll tell you that, man. If your concern is to go fast, really fast, get one of these. I thought, oh yeah, it's a 600. It's like, you know, you know, but dude, this thing gets up and goes. For a 600, it's incredible. They must have de-stroked this thing a lot. This must, you know, I will do some research on this engine, but I bet you it's something similar to like the R1 engine. They just de-stroked it or something. The 600, and it just revs like crazy. It has a very short stroke. Oh my god, the throttle response is so fast too. You see how fast I can downshift on this thing? The gearbox is amazing on this. Wow. Revs so fast. I've never ridden anything this crazy before, man. It's so fast. Oh. My wrists, they hurt. They're in pain. Sweating buckets too. This thing is something is like the heat's coming out of something here and it's cooking my legs. What's going on? It has a little shift light. You know what? I don't look down at all on this bike. Intake. It's so intoxicating, the engine on this bike, man. It feels so weird. You have to really train yourself to ride this bike. The pegs are high, the bars are low. I'm almost afraid like I might not put my foot on the foot peg properly because I'm so used to riding other bikes, you know, like naked sport bikes. And it'll do anything. It's like, you know what? It reminds me of the FZ07. It's like a, you know, it doesn't have a whole lot of torque, but like it gets up and goes. But well, except this has pickup. This has a lot of pickup, where the FZ has no pickup. This just keeps on revving and revving and revving, and it's a freaking beast. It's a beast machine. You can short shift it, you can just rev it to the moon, you know, whatever, man. It doesn't care. It feels like you can just punish this bike, and it'll enjoy it. It's all right. So I think we're getting pretty close to back to the truck. So these are my thoughts on the Yamaha R6. It is like all about business. This bike is all about business. It's performance 100%. Comfort 0%. It is the most uncomfortable bike I've ever ridden, I'll tell you that now. It has the most, like you said, it has the most aggressive riding position. You're literally, your feet are high up on the pegs, and your legs are like clenching the gas tank, and you're leaning on the bars a lot. You know, it feels like almost like a club in bars. Yeah, it's not comfortable. And but the engine is fantastic on this bike. 16,500 RPM. I didn't even scratch the surface, man. It has power in every gear too, man. I don't know. I guess if you lugged it in like 5th and kept it pretty low, then it might not, you know. But like you can just twist it. It'll have some decent power, you know. And then after 8,000 RPM, it seems like it turns into a fucking monster, dude. It's like, you know, when the Incredible Hulk turns into the Incredible Hulk when he gets angry. When Bruce Banner turns into the Incredible Hulk. Oh my God! Why you stop, man? Why you stop? Oh my God! Do you think he's gonna hit him or something? Anyway, yeah. So when he turns into the Incredible Hulk, that's like when you go past 8,000 RPMs. It just changes, and the engine is amazing. It sounds amazing. It's so smooth, you know, and tons of smooth. It's so light too. I wish I could take this thing on the twisties. That's where this thing belongs, you know, on a road course, twisties, and shouldn't be driven around the thing like this, man. It's not the kind of riding you want to do with this bike. And oh, the suspension is very good. It soaks up the bumps just awesome, you know. Don't make me put my foot down. Don't make me put my foot down. Oh, great. brake. Well, I made the light. Alright, there you go. See, 4,000 RPM, and I tried to gun it, and it didn't really go anywhere. So you can't really lug it in a lower gear. But dude, I'm telling you, just telling you, just rev it. The forks are so big on this thing too. They're like dirt bike forks. Amazing suspension. Oh, this bike is just cooking me, dude. I don't know where to... It's exhausting the heat out of the body onto me. I'm baking here. So yeah, that was my take on this thing. If you want a bike that goes fast, only fast, this is the bike to get. It's a rocket. This is a rocket. Man, downshifting is, or double clutching is so nice on this. Shifting is so nice. It feels so good on this bike, man. I just feel like shifting all the time, you know. I wish I had a gear indicator. Just watch me double clutch here. Oh, too much. I actually reached first already. Man, yeah, I wonder if you can push it. Let's try pushing it. Oh, it's very hard to push. I can hear the radiator going back on. Yeah, it's not too heavy. It's just, yeah, it's kind of unwieldy. I'm just not used to it, I guess. It's like a heat fan. Alright, check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's amazing. The gearbox is just amazing on this. Amazing. It's so docile too. I mean, it's just ample power to get around, but it's ample power to get around. It doesn't have like a whole lot of torque, you know. But yeah, man, it's beast mode, man. It's a little killer bee, man. Oh, wowee.